introduce myself to you. My name is Olivia Nurul Anwar. You can call me Olive or Via. I live on Manunggal Bakti Street, Kalisari, Pasar Rebo, East Jakarta. I major in guidance and counseling. Why did I major in guidance and counseling? Because, in my opinion, guidance and counseling can help people who have problems in their lives, and I'm very happy if I can help people. Okay, here I will present an educational video for all people with the title Words Can Hurt. As humans, of course, we are given a gift by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala to talk to other human beings. Speaking is one of the main ways of someone to communicate with others around him. As social beings, of course, everyone cannot be separated from interaction with others. None of humans can live without speaking, except because there is a disturbance to a person's physical. Intentional or unintentional words that are spoken from the mouth of a person can hurt the feelings of others who hear it. It should be, as Muslims to say, verbally or in writing well and not hurt others. It must also be remembered every oral level to others later will be held accountable by God in the hereafter. Reinforced tongue is a saying that illustrates how a greeting can hurt others even though it is not physically visible. Worse, many people who cannot and do not want to control themselves, so that what he says does not make others feel sad. There are several types of words that can hurt others, including first, comparing with better people. Making a comparison and revealing it in front of the person concerned can make a person feel low and even lose enthusiasm. Second, insinuating directly or indirectly. Seeking someone also often we consider trivial action that don't matter to continue. In fact, the satire that is directly or not will make someone feel hurt and disappointed. Third, bring up a painful past. Discussing everything that has passed will only cause wounds and sadness. Plus, if you discuss it in front of the crowd, not only disappointed, he will also be ashamed and angry with you. Four, ask for personal and sensitive things. It's good we are more careful in choosing questions, especially those that are small talk. Don't let us even hurt the hearts of people we just meet because they ask about something sensitive. 5. Joking to limits. Often, unconsciously, we even say something that is offending others. Therefore, always control yourself even when joking, because if it is excessive, we will also bear the consequences. And next, how do we not make our words hurt others? There are some tips so that our words do not hurt others, namely, for the first, wizard in choosing words and tone of speech. When talking with someone, Sometimes you might not be aware of the tone of the sound you say to hype and can hurt your opponent's feelings. The style of speech is often made just like that unconsciously because this has become a habit. What you think is normal, not necessarily people also think the same. Choose words that don't open and control the tone of speech so that the honesty that you convey does not hurt his feelings. Second, pay attention to the situation and condition. Before you express honesty, it is important to know how the situation and condition of your interlocutor. Someone does not always have a good mood and prepare to accept honesty. Don't until their mood is not good and you say honesty, which can actually damage the day and make him upset. Pay attention to the situation and condition of your interlocutor, especially his mood, so that what you will convey can be well received without hurting his feelings. The third, place yourself in their position. One of the simplest ways to avoid hurting feelings is to imagine what if you are in the situation and position. The person when responding to the honesty you say. If someone says honesty with such a language style, will you be angry? Try to imagine how other people feel when they are in that position. 4. Using empathy. Saying something honest is something good, but not always good intention can be well received by others. Honesty that you say can sometimes also be heard like insults if it is delivered in an inappropriate tone of speech plus delivered in public. Then you must be more careful in saying honesty. Don't let the ego beat your honesty. Fifth, balance with positive things when saying honesty. Being an honest person often disliked because honesty often hurts. It would be nice when you say honesty can be balanced by directing to positive things. Giving praise or saying good things after conveying painful honesty is one of the ways you can do. 6. Pay attention to body language. When saying honesty to others, don't just pay attention to verbal phrases, but also pay attention to how to deliver an appropriate body language. Don't let your body language actually hurt his feelings. Express honesty in an attentive way so as not to look arrogant or hurt. 7. Being polite in responding. At any time, you try not to hurt others. The best is talking with softness. It is necessary to stay polite, especially when you want to convey a honesty. By staying polite, you can express honesty accompanied by respect, and it shows you respect others. This situation is not always about expressing thoughts, but this is about making others feel valued. Okay, that's all the explanation from me. If there is a wrong word or pronunciation, please forgive. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Bye bye.